We see faith driving us to do right. But we also see faith being twisted and distorted, used as a wedge, or worse, sometimes used as a weapon. From a school in Pakistan to the streets of Paris, we have seen violence and terror perpetrated by those who profess to stand up for faith.
Father's love that draws me in, and all my eyes want to see is a glimpse of you. All I need is you. All I need is
Reports from the northeastern town of Baga say Boko Haram sacked the town, burning it to the ground and killing hundreds, possibly thousands of people. The lucky ones escaped by bus or simply on foot. Others reportedly drowned trying to get away by swimming into Lake Chad. Boko Haram has terrorized northern Nigeria for 5 years now. It wants to establish an Islamic state there.
A shooting took place at that Sikh temple. A gunman killing 6 people that we know of. Many more were injured, including women and children were just recently, some of them left out of the basement of that facility.
In the name of religion, carries out unspeakable acts of barbarism, terrorizing religious minorities like the Yazidis, subjecting women to rape as a weapon of war, the murder of Muslims and Christians in Nigeria, religious war in the Central African Republic, a rising tide of anti-Semitism and hate crimes in Europe perpetrated in the name of religion.
Violence between Christians and Muslims in Nigeria is continuing. On Thursday, gunmen attacked a church in Gombe State, killing a number of people, including the pastor's wife. This latest attack follows a Christmas Day bombing of a Catholic church near the capital Abuja that killed 39 people. Over the last year, churches in Nigeria have increasingly become a target. Boko Haram has called for Christians to leave the mainly Muslim north and is pushing for an Islamic state.
And 2 people have been shot dead in Garland, Texas, at a controversial event showing pictures of the Prophet Muhammad. Police say 2 gunmen opened fire at a security guard at the exhibition. Security officers responded, killing the gunman. A report suggests there were explosives in their car.
Up to 800 students of Garissa College came under indiscriminate fire in their dormitories, just as some boarders were preparing for morning prayers. Terrified, students streamed out of the campus, some without a shirt on their back, desperate for cover from the hail of bullets. Gunfire was still audible at least 6 hours after the attack began, as the fight to regain control of the university continued.
And lest we get on our high horse and think this is unique to some other place, remember that during the Crusades and the Inquisition, people committed terrible deeds in the name of Christ.
Pope John Paul was shot twice by Adja as he taught St. Peter's Square in Vatican City. 2 years later, he met Adja in jail and forgave him.
Pope Francis is on a delicate mission to strengthen ties with Muslim leaders in Turkey. The pontiff has repeatedly condemned violence against minorities in the Middle East. Religious tolerance and the fight against extremism are expected to be high on the agenda of his 3-day trip.
On Wednesday, Pope Francis met with leaders of different Christian denominations and also with heads of other religions. Pope Francis highlighted that the Church is committed to promoting unity among believers, especially now that the Church is celebrating the Year of Faith and the 50th anniversary of the Second Vatican Council. The Pope also greeted Jewish and Muslim representatives. He acknowledged their special relationship with the Church, but he also called on them to make a commitment for a peaceful coexistence.
In today's world, when hate groups have their own Twitter accounts and bigotry can fester in hidden places in cyberspace, it can be even harder to counteract such intolerance. But God compels us to try.